Your night shift at the exclusive members club begins with the entry phase, where rules are reviewed and badges are prepared. Approaching the back door, you pull out your temporary access card, ready for the first check of the shift. Each card scanned at the entry point creates an automatic log entry, ensuring no shift starts unrecorded. The manager hands you a shift checklist, outlining tonight's duties from card checks to camera monitoring. Rule number 3 states that all member badges must be verified against the updated list before entry is granted. These rules govern every action, from how to handle a lost card to reporting any camera feed issues. You receive your night shift badge, a small but essential tool that identifies you for all club operations tonight. With the badge secured, you are officially on duty, responsible for monitoring the club's private areas. This badge contains your access codes, allowing entry to restricted zones, like the camera room and card desk. The schedule confirms your shift runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., with relief staff listed for the morning handover. A quick exchange with a colleague reminds you to keep the radio channel clear for emergency communications only. Your first task is to man the card check desk, where you will verify every member's badge against the master list. The club is quiet now, but soon members will arrive, each requiring precise verification to maintain exclusivity. You log into the system using your shift ID, accessing the real-time member database for tonight's checks. Cross-referencing the digital list with the printed binder ensures no errors in member verification during shift. Highlighted entries indicate VIP members who require additional attention, such as escort to private rooms. The manager calls to remind you of a rule update. All door locks must be checked hourly using the radio system. You write down the new instruction, adding it to your shift checklist for later reference during camera duty. A brief check of the camera feeds shows all areas are clear, confirming the club is secure before member arrival. With everything in order, you prepare for the influx of members. Each card scan a step in the unbreakable routine. You scan the member's badge, the scanner beeping to confirm the code matches the entry in your digital member list database. The verification screen shows a green confirmation, logging the member's entry time automatically into the system for shift records. When a card fails to scan, you refer to the printed binder to manually verify the member's identity and badge number. The manager calls to specify that all exterior door locks must be checked at midnight, adding this to your radio duty. You jot the midnight door check on your notepad, ensuring it's part of your hourly routine during the camera surveillance shift. Your notepad contains all shift tasks, organized to prevent any oversight in the strict routine of member verification and security. You handle multiple members swiftly, scanning each card and confirming names against the list to maintain the flow of entry. Using the radio, you coordinate with staff to check that all door locks are secure, as per the updated hourly routine. Each door has an electronic lock with indicator lights, showing red for locked status to ensure club security is maintained. With the initial influx over, you review the computer logs to ensure every member scan is recorded correctly in the system. For VIP members, you check the highlighted list to provide additional services, such as escort to their reserved private room. You locate the VIP members' details, confirming their room assignment, preparing to call for staff assistance if needed. The clock indicates it's almost midnight. Time for the scheduled door lock checks as part of your shift routine. You mark off tasks on your checklist, ensuring all duties are accounted for before transitioning to camera monitor surveillance. Leaving the card desk, you gather your equipment to begin camera duty, where you will monitor feeds and manage door controls. As you head to the camera room, a brief exchange with staff confirms the shift is proceeding smoothly, without incidents. The camera room door requires badge access, adding an extra layer of security to the club's surveillance operations. You badge into the camera room, where a bank of monitors display real-time feeds from all key locations in the club. At the control desk, you set up the monitors to prioritize door cameras, preparing for the midnight security verification routine. You initiate the door lock checks via radio, communicating with team members to ensure every lock is verified on schedule. You verify each door lock through the camera feeds, ensuring all indicators show green for a secure club environment tonight. The monitor shows a door camera feed, where the green light indicates the lock is securely engaged as per club protocol. You receive a radio update from hallway staff, confirming that every door lock has been checked and is functioning properly. You record the lock check completion in the digital log, adding details like time and verifying staff for shift accountability. The camera room is illuminated by multiple monitors, each screen displaying a different club area under surveillance for security. You adjust the monitor to view the bar camera, monitoring staff activity and member interactions to ensure smooth service flow. You observe a member approaching a restricted area on the lounge camera, preparing to communicate with staff for guidance. The bar camera feed displays staff efficiently handling orders, with members enjoying drinks in the exclusive club setting. You use the radio to direct staff to assist the member, ensuring they are guided back to permitted areas without disruption. You monitor the camera as staff successfully escorts the member, resolving the situation smoothly and maintaining club order. The radio sits on the desk, its indicator light blinking to show it is active and ready for communication during your shift. You document the member incident in the logbook, including time and action taken to uphold the club's strict routine standards. You check the clock, seeing it is after midnight, and get ready to perform the routine camera feed verification as planned. The clock reads 12:30 a.m., indicating the late hour and the ongoing night shift duties in the members' club. You take a phone call from the manager, providing a brief report on current surveillance activities and club security status. You inform the manager that the shift is proceeding normally, with all checks completed and the club environment stable. The end of shift report form lies on the desk, awaiting final entries to summarize the night's surveillance and routine work. You begin completing the report, documenting key activities such as member verifications and security checks for shift accountability. Radio communications suggest night shift staff are starting their scheduled hallway inspections, part of the club's ongoing security routine. You reset the monitors and tidy your workspace, getting ready for the shift handover while maintaining surveillance continuity. You monitor the staff member on screen as they verify each door lock, part of the routine security checks during your surveillance shift. The monitor displays multiple camera feeds simultaneously, covering key areas of the club to ensure comprehensive surveillance coverage. You enhance the image quality on the storage room camera to better monitor for any unusual activity or access attempts. You acknowledge the radio update, confirming that exterior security is maintained as per the club's strict nighttime protocol. The door control panel shows all zones are locked, with indicator lights confirming the security status of every access point. You verify that all individuals visible on camera are logged members, maintaining the club's exclusive access control system. You focus the camera on the private bar, checking for any staff or member activity that requires attention or logging. The logbook contains detailed entries of all surveillance activities, documenting the procedural steps taken during your shift. You provide the manager with a status report, confirming that all camera feeds are operational and no issues have been detected. You cycle through all camera angles methodically, ensuring every area is monitored at least once per hour for security. The radio remains on standby, prepared for instant communication with club staff to address any surveillance or security needs. You record the camera inspection in the log, noting the time and scope to uphold the shift's accountability standards. At 1 a.m., you get ready to conduct a radio check with patrolling staff, part of the nightly communication routine. You use the radio to request an update from the East Wing Patrol, ensuring they are on schedule and all is secure. The staff member reports via radio that the East Wing is secure, with no issues found during their inspection round. The camera room is lit softly, emphasizing the concentration required for monitoring duties during the late night hours. You begin updating the end of shift report with details from the camera duty, preparing for the handover to the next shift. You perform a final camera check on the main entrance, confirming no activity as part of the pre-handover procedure. You tidy your workspace and documents, ensuring a smooth transition for the next shift taking over surveillance duties. You prepare to hand over control, awaiting the arrival of the next staff member to continue the club's uninterrupted surveillance. You enter the night shift phase, dedicated to routine hallway inspections and final security checks before the club closes for the night. You complete the shift change by transferring the badge and updating the relief staff on all ongoing camera monitoring and door control routines. You begin your routine hallway walk, systematically inspecting each corridor and door to ensure everything is secure and complies with club protocols. The hallway is quiet and dimly lit, a stark contrast to daytime activity, requiring meticulous attention during the late-night inspection rounds. You test the lock on a member room door, confirming it is properly secured to maintain privacy and uphold security standards. You conduct a radio check with the bar staff to confirm all members have left and no further service is needed tonight. The radio remains on standby, ensuring continuous communication between staff members during the critical late-night shift for club security. You inspect the lounge area, making sure all furniture is in place and no member belongings are forgotten. Following cleanup procedures, you quickly check the parking lot camera feed to verify no vehicles remain and the exterior is clear and secure. The camera monitor displays various angles, with the parking lot feed showing the club's exterior is vacant and properly monitored. You perform a final diagnostic on the door locking system to confirm every electronic lock is operational and meets security standards. You begin compiling the end-of-shift report, documenting all inspections and checks conducted during the night routine for accountability. The report form is filled with precise notes and check marks, reflecting the thoroughness of the night shift duties and procedures. You complete the end-of-shift report by signing and timestamping it, ready for the manager's assessment in the morning hours. You conduct a last walkthrough of the club, verifying that all areas are empty, lights are off, and doors are locked securely. The club lobby is completely empty, with emergency lights providing the only illumination, signaling the successful end of the shift. You send a final radio message to confirm with all staff that the club is secured and night shift duties are fully complete. You record the shift end time and final activities in the logbook, maintaining accurate records for the club's operational history. You gather your belongings, ensure the workspace is tidy, and get ready to leave after completing all night shift routines successfully. You exit the club, with your badge securely stored, having finished all routine checks and reports for the exclusive Members Club night shift.